Hey everybody, I am back, and today I have a video that I don't know if this will be an interesting video, and sorry for my very messy hair. The video I wanted to make today was reading from the diary that I had from when I was anorexic. So this is a diary that I started in, it has the date here. I started this diary on December 13th, 2015, and that was the first time I wrote in this diary, and this was the time I had anorexia, and I wrote in here for a long time, basically until like close to when we moved back to America. And basically that is the time when I had anorexia and kind of the lowest weight I think I had as well. So I thought it would be interesting to just read a few pages and see what I was kind of thinking about at the time. Oh, here's my cat. And just, I don't know if this is going to be interesting. I don't know if it's going to be boring. But I just thought it would be a good idea to try it out and see what you guys think. So yeah. I guess I'll read the diary. Like, the first page is just the introduction. So it's kind of just talking about me, and all that stuff. And by the way, like, one of the reasons I wrote in this diary was because, like, when you're anorexic, you try to consume your time with a lot of things, like, just any activities. And one of the activities were writing this diary for me. And I also did other things like a lot of reading and just things that would take my mind off of take my mind off of food and anything related with food. So that's part of the reason why I wrote in this diary. And another part is I always wanted to write in a diary, and I was pretty happy that I did. And I still continue to write a diary till today. There was like times I had breaks. I don't do it every day. I just try to as much as I can because I don't like to put myself into pressure. But I'm just saying, So let's get into the video because this is gonna be really long. Okay, so I'm trying to find especially where they had food in it. Okay, so this is kind of interesting part. So I'm saying. It's 2:00 p.m. and Epix finished with his surgery. So this is when my cat had surgery. I have to watch him so he doesn't jump and fall. He is slowly walking up. He wanted to go on the couch to his blanket, and he had his own blanket that he really likes. So I helped him and put him on the couch. Now he is asleep again. Right now everyone's having lunch downstairs. I am waiting for my sister to finish so I could go eat. After I ate, I got so cold and sleepy. I snuggled under the blanket with my cat and thought I would fall asleep, but I didn't. These are kind of like, my diaries weren't really emotional. They were more kind of like literally what I did, kind of like, boom, 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 like I did this. They're not that interesting, but I'm reading most parts, especially with food related, just to see, hints and things I felt when I had anorexia, Okay, so here I'm talking about the workers that were kind of outside of our house. They worked on the electricity because like there was always some problem, so they were always trying to fix it, and I talk a lot about that in this diary. But my cousin was supposed to come with his fiance, and this is what I'm saying. So I wanted to make something for the guests, and I decided to make peanut butter cookie mix we bought from America. So it was something we bought in America and we took to Russia. And it was a total fail. My cookies were already in the oven. I forgot all about the cookies, and and the bottoms got burnt. So I scraped the black bottoms and gave them to my siblings. That's what you do when you burn your food. Just give it to your siblings. I mean, I wouldn't have eaten it anyways, but By the way, I'm really sorry for my messy hair. Like, it's pretty bad, but just pretend my hair is fine. Okay, so I found a part with my food. What I ate, more specific. I didn't really, at the time, I didn't really write a lot about food or anything like that, because, like, I don't know why, because maybe I was embarrassed, or I just didn't really want to, like, kind of talk or write about food that much, which was kind of weird, but I wrote a lot in this diary. So this is December 18th, 2015 on Friday. And I'm saying that I'm kind of skipping around. I'm not reading every single thing because like a lot of things is just chattering that, you know, is boring. Okay, so I'm saying, you know that feeling when you get after eating, that super happy feeling? Well, I had that amazing feeling after lunch, which was a jar of tomatoes in tomato sauce with gray whole wheat bread and 2 oranges. And then it says that I got my iPad and this diary and laid down next to the fireplace on a pillow. I felt so cozy. This is so confusing. But anyways, I did write what I ate. So it was, and I remember this, like it was in a can of, you know, it was like tomatoes in tomato sauce. Basically like canned tomatoes. Not really tomato sauce. And gray whole wheat bread. The bread was really small that I got. So if you would count the calories of this meal, it would be maybe 400 maximum calories. I'm not sure because I don't know, you know, how much exactly. Like, did I eat the whole jar or like can of tomatoes? Like, I don't know I don't remember the portions. I mean, I do know that there was 2 oranges. So, yeah. I'm not sure if when this was. I'm not sure if this was during I was trying to recover or eat more. Because there was a time when I tried to eat more and days when I kind of felt like, oh, you know, I might need to eat less. So I don't know. I think this is kind of a day where I kind of ate a bit more. I wrote a lot about food here, not my food, but just like food, talking about food in generally. For example, like I wrote on this is the same day, I guess, that we had special dinner and dessert cake. Me and Catherine didn't want any. I tried to eat as healthy as possible. But the funny thing is, while they were eating cake, my cousin called and said that he'll come in. So then the same day I wrote, now I come back and I am waiting for them to turn on Home Alone 3, which I feel like watching with my dinner because I didn't eat with them. I wasn't hungry, plus I usually cook for myself. One of the reasons is because I don't eat meat, another is because I try to control what I eat. This is getting powerful because I wrote I try to control what I eat, which is so true, and that's one of the reasons I didn't eat with them is because like I tried to control everything and I didn't want them to see me, so like all those reasons. This is interesting because this is about how I felt, and I don't know like why I was feeling like this. It could be maybe because I binged the day before, or was it like I was just feeling weak from under eating. But this is like one thing I wrote. And I wrote, this is December 21st, 2015, Monday. I didn't enjoy today at all. It was one of those days where you're in a weird mood. I was really tired today and I didn't feel like doing anything and I felt really sick. I kind of felt like throwing up. But at the same time, I had a headache. My eyes hurt and I felt weak and dizzy. My mom says it's because of the weather change. It was 30 degrees Celsius yesterday and tomorrow they said it will be around 1 degree Celsius. So I don't know why I felt like that exactly, because sometimes in my diary, not sometimes, all the time, I would kind of mask my, like, for example, if I would binge, I wouldn't write like, oh, I binged today, or like I restricted calories, or I ate too much, or I ate too little. I didn't write these things because I was afraid if somebody would find it, you know, somebody would read it and like see everything I was thinking. So what I did, I might have wrote, you know, oh, I just felt sick today, if I felt really bad. So a lot of these things I don't know what they mean exactly and I don't remember, but I'd never wrote exactly like all the like, or like the sad stuff that happened. I wrote more like positive things and just kind of as like kind of just like a documentary of what was happening. I didn't write emotions or feelings or specific things I did, which was pretty weird, and I still don't really do that. Like I always wrote it in like disguise, sort of, all my feelings and emotions, which is pretty weird, but I mean, it's what I did. So I don't know what any of these mean for 100%. If I remember, I will tell you, but like a lot of these was kind of like I don't remember what this means. So yeah, sorry about that. I am trying to find like really interesting, like I'm trying to find the best